And just like that, we're back. Mystic Quest's music, man. I want a soundtrack of that. Like Square doesn't really like I know they sell some of their soundtracks as, you know, CDs or whatever. I wish they would just, and maybe they already do this. If they do, somebody please let me know. Would sell just MP3 copies of all their OSTs. They'd make a fortune. But they don't do it in a digital format. I don't think. I could be wrong. And if they do they do it for the older games? Because I can see them do it for the newer games, but for the older ones, I'm hesitant to believe that. I would so buy a Mystic Quest soundtrack like right now. Anyone who says Mystic Quest isn't the real Final Fantasy is wrong and bad. I agree. Mystic Quest. I almost want to play Mystic Quest right now. Just listen to the music. There's so many great tracks. There's tracks that you can just, you know, rock out to. There's tracks that you can just kind of chill out and sleep to. Yeah. Best thing about Mystic Quest is the music and jumping over stuff. Why am I? Oh, I've already gained a level, so. Yeah, where was I? 7. Yeah, really liked it, but I think it's super overrated. Super overrated. It is nowhere near the best story. Is nowhere near the best characters. In fact, they're all moody and lame. That's why I like Sid and Yuffie, because they've actually got some life to them. Especially Yuffie. Yuffie's adorable. Don't even care. Hear your mom's calling you a cock. Just saw that. Best part of 7 was Eris, and she died. Yes, thank you. I don't even care. Eris is. I mean, okay, she's not terrible, right? But it didn't hit me in the feels like it did for most people. You know what hit me in the feels? The death that happened in Phantasy Star 4. That actually made me cry when I was a kid. Who died? Well, I'm not telling you if you're not familiar with the game. But, yeah. You know, what was also more sad? Tella's story was, like, sad because, like, he was so hell-bent on vengeance that he didn't give a F that he would die casting Medio. And what do you know? And then he was like, oh, no. It's just kind of sad that it came down to that. Phantasy Star 2, that's sadder. Tella, he just wanted to love his daughter, right? And he wanted to beat a spoony bard. I tell people that if I were a lesbian, I'd want to marry Eris. Yeah, Eris is a very nice girl. Like, she's just fine. The kind of girl you can take home to mama. As much as I love Yuffie and I think she's the best girl, I wouldn't take her home to mama. She'd steal everything in the frickin' house. Oh, I still guard as long as I don't do anything else. That's interesting. Does Phoenix Down really not work? Or is it just really low hit rate? Wait, what am I doing? I'm trying to... No way I missed this many times. It doesn't work. Well. Still put materia in your house. Problem solved. Okay, I'm going to have to approach this a different way. Okay, Well, I gotta fire the old-fashioned way. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Yuffie's my favorite from... Shoot, now I feel like I gotta play, like, waifu picker. Alright. Let's see. I guess we have to start with 4. In 4, that's easy for me, Rydia, and it's, of course, grown-up Rydia. Bunch of sickos. 5, Faris, of course. 6, I don't know. I really like Terra and Celis, but like, oh, they have too many issues. I guess Terra just because she just wants a hug, and that's A-okay by me. She just wants somebody to hug her. That's fine. Yeah, I want to hug the child, it's a little baby. Really is adorable. Let's see. 7, when I was a teenager, Tifa, but then, like, actually grew some taste, and this, well, Yuffie, somebody that steals everything. 8, God, I guess Quaestus? She's the least stupid? Oh no, what's her name? Seifer's sidekick, the one with the eye patch. Let's go for her. I like her way more. The one that like just says everything in short bursts and it's like all caps. Yeah, her. Let's go on trains. Woohoo! Fusion. Yeah. 9. I don't know enough about 9. Freya's super cool though. I really like Freya. Like, that's the kind of character at one point I would have looked at and go, a rat person? Really? I don't want that. But Freya's super cool. I don't know, but I don't know in that game. I'll just say Freya. It'd be kind of weird, but whatever. 10? Probably Riku? I hope nobody thinks I'm creepy at this point, considering that she's, like, young. That's wrong. But if that was a problem, fine. Yuna. Well, might be teenage. Well, whatever. Just... Lulu's cool, but I'm not really my thing. What? What's not your thing? Somebody being legal? Shut up. I'll make the jokes for you. Meh. And I can't even say, like, Final Fantasy or FFX2 Riku, because it's still not old enough. But what'd they do to her? Oh no! They made her older. Shut up! Stop making jokes. I just hate the outfit. Why? Why would you do that? You don't need to slut her up. And no, I'm not saying, like, you know, women can't dress like... See, I'm just digging a hole here, but I might as well just keep digging this hole. It's just like, it's such a tasteless outfit. Like, this is the way they were going to hook in guys to come play a, you know, Pretty Princess dress-up game or whatever. Which, by the way, as much as I don't like X2, I like the dress sphere system. That's fun. Yeah, I didn't like the... Especially since, you know, you go with Yuna who wore this, you know, nice dress the entire time. And, again, in case anybody's saying anything, no, I'm not saying women should wear dresses. I just thought it was a nice dress that she wore, a nice outfit. A lady with a white T-shirt and jeans is just as fine as someone in a dress, or, you know, wearing shorts or whatever. It's fine. It's not that. It's just, it's like they intentionally tried to slip them up. I have no idea how many hit points Siren has. But now that I'm deep in this hole, whatever. 11! When should we do a speed run of Final Fantasy 11? I played it for 7 years. Lion was pretty cool. She always reminded me of Riku, right, because of the way she looked. No one in the desert wears mini skirts. He will get sunburned so bad, right? IR poisoned. Oh, I have to guard again. Shit. I thought it was until I did something. Crap. But there's way too many characters in 11, but Lion was probably the coolest. Oh well. 12, Pinello. Uh, 13, I'd probably just go gay. I guess. Yeah, Pinello's great. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Saz. Saz is waifu. There we go. Crap, I'm so dead. Ugh. 14... I mean, that's the online one. Who was cool? There's a number of cool characters in 14. Although their names are not coming to mind at the moment. Not the blonde-haired girl from the main storyline. Unless she was a little annoying. I don't remember enough of the characters. Probably the white mage lady, the Mikote. $15. Ugh. Iris is cute. Cindy's fine. You know, why didn't, like... Oh, yeah, two-handed! Oh! Brother. Why am I not using two-handed? Oh, yeah. There we go. Yustola. Ah, she's not even a white mage. She couldn't have holy. The city. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's true. There are girls at 15? Could have fooled me. I know, right? It's hard to tell, but... And there's... I don't even remember their names. Iris is that one dude's sister. She's cute. I was going to say this. Cindy? Why didn't they just call her Sydney? And then she could have been the Sid. It would have been fine to have a girl Sid. But instead, Sid's her grandpa or something. I forget. His name was Sydney. It would have been fine. It would have been different. Wait, I need to actually raise the level. That could actually help a bunch. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, Sydney would have been... It should have just been Sydney. When I first read about 15, I thought... I think that might have been a translation thing, and I think they said her name was Sydney. But then that was later corrected, like, oh no, this is Cindy. No. Lame. You know what, I'm gonna make a save state here, just to save me the trouble of doing this again. Yeah, it'd be like Sid and Mid in Final Fantasy V. It could even establish a new tradition. Yeah. Be fine. Fox, it's time for supper! There's nothing that you can take from 15 because it's dumb. Yeah, I mean, again, if people like it, fine, but hashtag not my Final Fantasy. But again, it has been my Final Fantasy for a while, so what do I know? I'm just this big dumb loser that's playing this game from 1992, I think. The cock snaps out of it. Boosh! Oh shoot, I forgot I could run away now. Time to avoid everything. Yeah. Ugh, poisoned. Slow is one of the worst things that could have happened to me. Yeah, there we go. Cindy is Sydney, and maybe released of 15th. Fuck the Translate's team on that. Well, shoot. You were totally right. So they did keep it. So that's what I meant to say. Oh, well, whatever. They just didn't want to turn it into Sydney. Boo. F you, translation team. Should have been Sydney. Oh yeah, I should probably save stuff. Why? I know, right? It should have been Sydney. Let her be Sid, it's fine. Oh man, Magissa and her carnival boyfriend are going to be troublesome. Okay, first thing, well, a longsword. Don't need any of this crap. Normally I'd wait on new gear, but I absolutely cannot wait on new gear. I'll probably have bronze shield just because. Bronze armor's so heavy. What about the Cuirass, whatever. It's not too heavy. It's only 1 less defense and 4 less weight, so yeah, it's something. If only there was some sort of like patch for PC where you could just change your name to Sydney. I mean, I guess you could for the text and stuff, but it wouldn't do anything for the voices, which is like, this is a magic shop. Huh, I could have sworn you could sleep Garula. Wait, I just got lucky? I used like 4 of them. Can you sleep Garula? Get out of X! I done goofed that up. It's fine. Wait, did I actually equip the longsword? No. That's a big attack boost for now. Big ol' attack boost. We don't need the frost rod right now, but maybe soon. I wish I could buy high pots. Ugh. Mallet, sure. Well, I don't need gold needles, because if I get stoned, that's it. All I remember was that you could toad it, except when you do, he instantly uses toad to turn himself back. But, like, I'm pretty sure you can't actually get toad at that point in the game. You can. If you do it with a blue mage. You get Frog Song from, well, the frogs in that tower, or from the Waterfall Cave where you get Shiva. It's the only way you can get Duke Toad at that point. I never use Frog Song, but yep, it's a thing. You know, I could probably get really cute with Magissa. Because she doesn't summon her husband until a certain hit point threshold. I have the right amount of damage where I can get her close to that threshold. I think she has like 750. I don't remember. It's like 750, 800, something like that. Kill the cats. We got plenty of hit points. So I don't want to deal with her husband. He's going to do way too much damage. I can't keep up with it with potions. So I'm going to have to find some way to do a precise amount of damage so that I may want to consider getting that knife off Lena. We'll just have to see how this goes. Turned 14. No, wait, she's been 14 for a bit. We're not too far away from 15. I should probably go ahead and get that. Yeah, it's just 2 battles. Whatever. I can get that. Whoopsie. Wah, 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 wah. Well, fudge. Yeah, I should probably kill the cockatrices first. I got to thinking that mid-battle, like, oh well, it's probably not going to use it again for another round, so I'm safe till then. Oh wait, just use it. Why not? Why not? Stupid aerial targets. No, she did just turn 14 at that point. Huh. Getting into way too many battles. Ripping pepperoni. Yeah. I have been humbled by the cockatrices. And we're getting a lot more fights. These stupid cats, too. These cats is awful. Aerial targets, and aerial targets are harder to hit. At least with, you know, most melee weapons. I didn't mean to do that. F you. Okay, 2 battles. Wow, they give nothing for XP. Boo. Just short. Bleh. Okay. Okay, if I spawn her husband, I'm in trouble. So what I need to do, probably, is hit her once with the longsword, switch to a dagger, since it won't two-hand it. Ow. God damn it. Well, I'm dead. Oh wow, she didn't. This is what, like 600, 650? Like 2-shot her? Hell, I can almost kill him, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's try again. See if I can just kill her with 2 swings. You! Cunt. No, I was so close! Asswipe. Oh, this bitch right here. That tells you what. This drain nonsense. Oh, almost did it. There's nothing I can do. I don't have high potions, so... Let's try this. We did a lot of damage that time. Enough? Hey, there we go. Just needed a high roll. I was gonna like switch to fists and see if we could do it that way, or you know, hit her once with the longsword, use fists, hope, and just get a little bit of damage, like 20 damage, and then switch back to the longsword. See if that wouldn't be enough to trigger her. So yeah, I mean, RNG worked in my favor that time. Just needed a high roll. I'm doing this at a fairly reasonable level so far. Now it's time to be super cheap. Well, here in a sec. Just in case, because I didn't save outside. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not supposed to work that way. Boy, I'm glad I save stated. Okay, something's weird here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, I'm doing this. You can probably get away with more steps, but I don't know the exact number, so I'm playing it really safe. What this does is it resets the encounter thingy, the internal encounter numbers, whatever. So this is how I avoid this guy in the dungeon, because at this point he's just unbeatable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a fun trick for you if you're playing on GBA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a fun trick. I am a big fan. Elven Mantle will be using that for a very long time. Shut up, Windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I just realized I never did change the first job on the thing here. Twitch description. Okay. And with any luck, we'll be changing it again very soon. Because Gorilla's gonna suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably could have made it out, but not risking it. Okay. Most important accessory for the rest of the game acquired. or at least most of the rest of the game. Maybe the rest of the game, it just depends on the strategies we gotta use. I mean, I don't need them, but I'll go pick up the silver specs, sell them, I guess. Clutter up the inventory. Okay, time for some superior armor. You know something anything new to you? Sure don't. Yeah, I wouldn't use the battle axe anyway. It's crap. Iron helm, yes. Kempo gi, yes. Iron shield. Just in case I decided to try a shield strategy, yes. Normally I'd wait till I get mithril shields, but normally I wouldn't even buy the stuff in the previous town, but I mean, or sometimes I would just skip this town altogether too. Usually would, except for the Kempo gi. But wait, where did I get a mithril helm? I always forget that I get a mithril helm somehow. I don't remember where. Does the king give it to you? Or something? Whatever, better helm. I'll take it. Kempo gi. Lighter, better defense, more strength. Yes, please. We'll be using this setup for a good bit. Even past Karnak. It's the king's, is that what it is? Does he actually mention giving you a shield? Because I haven't actually read the text in so long. Now that I think about it, something could really help me out here. I'd have to steal it. I'm gonna say, I think ice soldiers can give me a mithril sword, which would be really helpful, but no, I have to steal it. Fudge. Oh! Oh! I never thought of that! It's actually tycoons. I thought maybe like the King of Waltz gives it to you or something. Okay. I never realized. I played through this game 20 times or something. I never realized that. No, she's top of the mountain. She's like, this is father's helmet. Yeah, I never thought anything of that. You know, that actually got in your inventory. Wow, so that's where that comes from. That's interesting. Huh. I learned something new today. That's always a good thing. Well, okay, it's usually a good thing. Sometimes you learn things you don't want to learn. As I said, nice attention to detail. This game is really cool. Yeah. Like, it's also cool, like, the fact that she actually stays poisoned in the beginning of the battle is actually kind of cool, too. I wish they would have brought this game stateside, but they thought we were too stupid to get 5. Because, like, oh, jobs are complicated. Americans don't have jobs, do they? Oh, something like that. God, if I would have been able to play this back when I was 13, 14, 15, whatever, those formative years. Who knows how many times I would have gone through this game by now. I bet there's a different reason than that. Well, I mean, the whole joke about them saying, you know, do Americans even have jobs? I mean, that's obviously false, but there was a lot of games that it wasn't even the Japanese saying, like, you know, we're too stupid for the job system. It was like the people that would port the games over to America, you know, and sub them and whatnot. They thought we'd be too dumb to get this stuff. And that's actually why they made Mystic Quest. Not Mystic Quest wasn't made in Japan. It was made in America and then ported to Japan later. It was like it's supposed to be it was Square's way of introducing new players to the genre. Makes you wonder if it's more like, oh no, a girl is a cross-dresser? My god, moms are gonna flip. Actually, probably. That might have something to do with it, actually. Like, joking aside, that might be a thing. Did we save? I think we saved, yeah. Now might be too low a level. Gorilla's pretty tough. But we'll give it the old college try. How close are we to another level? We might be able to level on the way up. Yeah, another longsword. Yeah. Gorilla is going to be such an asshole. You can always just evade tank Gorilla. I mean, more or less. I mean, the Elven Mantle's going to help. That's why I bought the shield, like, in case I decide to go with a more evasive strategy. That way it gives me 2 layers of evasion. But the Iron Shield's not great. I want to say it's like 20%. Yeah, 20%. And it cuts down my attack power by half. It's better that I just use the you fucking dick, you better not. You what, mate? You are annoying. Holy crap, that was annoying. It's pretty much just better to just try and kill it. At least I'm thinking. I haven't had to equip a new. Oh yeah, I've got 2-handed on. Poison. The fudge is this garbage? Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, I was just thinking I didn't go to Tycoon to get the stuff there, but there's nothing I need there at the moment. Let's go ahead and get this level. In the PS1 version, that was called a Wyvern. As in burn, like fire. Y, the letter Y. Burn. It's really dumb. We'll get our level on the way up. No. F you. I was reluctant to use a Maiden's Kiss mid-battle because they only use Pawn's Chorus when they're the last thing remaining on the field. So I would use Maiden's Kiss and then just get slept again. Well, not slept, but frogged. Okay, so we're 16 now. We got over 500 hit points. Yeah. Why burn? Why you burn me, bro? Yeah, it literally just why burn. The PS1 version was the West's first exposure to Final Fantasy V, unless you played a ROM of it. And oh boy, was it bad. The translation was terrible, and the load times between battles. Oh god! If you get a chance sometime, just go to YouTube and just watch somebody's LP of Final Fantasy. Just watch 5. Just watch 10 minutes of it. Not even that, like 5 minutes, right? Just watch that and just watch the load times of the battles. It will drive you insane. And I went through it once on there. My first time through the game was on a ROM, but once it came stateside, I was like, cool, I can buy it now. And oh boy, not good. Just to save us a little trouble. Save state. Okay, this is gonna go terribly. Ow. I forget how much Gorilla has. Oh! Thought he had a little more than that. Then again, the 40s and 50s added up. I thought it was like 1,200. That's probably about right, so, yeah. Well, that was far less painful than I thought it'd be. I literally could have fast-forwarded that. Gilgamesh was Gargamel, wasn't it? Was it? It wouldn't surprise me. Gargamel from friggin' Smurfs. It would not surprise me if they botched it that badly. Time Mage. Mystic Knight. Thank you. Berserker. Hope it's not Berserker. Even Red Mage would be preferable. Summoner. Summoner would be like tops right now. If I get Summoner, I'm living large. What else would get maybe living large? I mean, at this point, White Mage would be fine. Black Mage would be great. Like, super great. Thief, I'm not ready for a Thief yet. Because I need something at either this crystal or Fire Crystal that's going to help me with Byblos. Because Byblos is going to be a bitch. I hope it's Berserker. Dude! Why would you do that to me? Why would you wish for Berserker? I've had so many Berserkers this year. Ugh. Tired of Berserkers. I mean, I even signed up for the initial Berserker Risk. I only got one Berserker. Last year when I did Berserker Risk, I got 2 Berserkers in one run. But I also had White Mage and Summoner, so it was fine. Well, it was White Mage and something else at first. But I was also playing with 5th Job, and my 5th job was Summoner. Okay, what do we got? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Hold on to your butts. I never did switch my job thing up there. I just noticed. Night. There we go. Okay. Would you believe I'm always scared to drive Fiesta just because of the tiny chance we'll get Berserker? Oh, you should. Especially if it's an upgrade run. I mean, if it's a normal run or a Chaos run, not as bad. Well, Chaos, it can be terrible because, like, here's the bad thing about Chaos, right? If you were to say do Chaos mode, and the first 2 jobs you got were well, it doesn't matter what order you get them in. Your first 3 jobs are a mix of Berserker and 2 Earth jobs, or at least the 2 Fire jobs. Well, no, you can get those. Just imagine you get a Berserker and 2 Earth jobs, right? And you're so to go fight Sandworm, you're stuck with 4 Berserkers. It's awful. Yeah, apparently there aren't that many Berserkers for Berserker Risk this year. I guess there weren't enough donations. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. There was a ton last year, but also might have been less people signing up. I'm not sure. But yeah, I had 2 last year to start off with, and then this year not even everybody got one. I was lucky enough, question mark, to get one. But yeah, I knew a couple people that didn't get one. But anyway, our water job. Old Steve here lucked out. Summoner. I'd never get Summoner. I am pleased as punch right now. Time to go get us, well, problem is, Well, okay, for Shiva, I can just come back in with fire rods. It's not a big deal. I don't have to worry about killing her with a knight. Okay, so now I can break rods. Business is picking up. Yeah. Actually, well, I guess I could buy the summons here. Yeah, Summoner. I was hoping I'd get Summoner. If I get nothing else this run, you know, I won't be in, or nothing else good this run, I won't be in the best shape, but Summoner leaves me in a pretty good position. So I can't complain too much. I'm never going to use these, but whatever. We're going to buy them. I wonder if Sylph heals more if you don't divide it. Okay, so we'll come back and kill Shiva once I get some fire rods. I don't even know if she's actually like concucts. I don't even know if she's like actually weak against fire, but you know, whatever. 750 break rods every day. We in the 750 club here. So I don't have to, like, and here's the thing about a solo challenge. You don't, like, if you get a job you don't like, you don't have to use it if you've got another job you can use. Right? So if I get Berserker, I don't have to use it. Although I'd probably get it long enough just to learn Berserk, because let's me be lazy. I'm not lazy here. Oh dear. Use Farah and did 600 damage, so yeah, weak to fire. Okay, good enough. You know, I haven't run away yet. No, I have run away a couple times. I was gonna say, we could do Brave Blade run. That's stupid. Well, Brave Blade is pretty great. Oh, yeah. Okay, so remember, kids. The first item you buy in here, you get a discounted price. They try and stop you, but yeah. So, I don't even know if it actually charges you. Here's a tip if you're playing the Steam iOS version. Before they stop you, it lets you pick an amount of an item to buy. So, what you want to do is, with that one opportunity to buy a bunch of cheap stuff, use it to buy as many of one rod as you want. So if you come to town with like 2,000 bucks, that's enough to buy 10 ice rods right off the bat. Fun tip. That's one of the few good things about the Steam version. Oh, horse feathers! I just found a bunch of cucks. Okay, so liquid flame should be like a piece of cake then. When going through Castle Karnak, I'll go as knight, I suppose. Excuse you, Sid. You found one cucks. Oh, yeah. Whoops. The rest are refined ladies. Well, I mean, there's Galuf, but I mean, he does have a granddaughter, so I guess something happened somewhere. Unless, like, that's not even, like, his. This is damn, I should stop talking. I don't even like the word, but it's funny. And the only reason I don't really like the word, like, you know, it's an actual thing, and, you know, it's certainly not my thing, but if people like doing this word thing, that's fine, whatever. But it's used for everything. It's kind of like how, like, retard and like gay is like used for everything way back, right? It's still used today sometimes. It's just, you know, I think most of the people that use it don't even know what the hell it means. He had adopted his child, air quotes. You might be right. I don't want to do anything in there. I mean, I don't want a bard, but just in case, I don't know how I'd utilize a bard except for equip harps. Because Apollo's harp is super good. Piano flex! Move, you... Move, cook? Let's see. Okay. Let's... We don't need anything here, at least for that. Yeah, plumed hat. Mithril shield, just in case. Silver plate I don't want. Silk robe I already have. I don't need the knife. Flame rod. Yeah. Apollo's harp is good against dragons. Yeah, Apollo's harp is super good. Well, dragons and undead. I can't two-hand it, but you won't need to if you equip it just for dragon areas. Yeah. That is the plan. Or it's great on the, you know, the mountain north of Kelb, where there's a bunch of undead dragons. Because it works great on the undead, of course. I mean, the Grand Cross part of X-Death is dragons, so... I really should be using the inn. This is wasteful. Also, Requiem for the Underwater Fire Chasm. Yes, it just absolutely destroys the unknowns. Okay, don't have a great spell to attack the wolves with yet, so... You know, I never did save. I should probably save. What am I doing? You know, while I'm wandering around out here fighting wolves, I don't need to hit them that hard. Let's have a shield. Okay, I need it for the turtles, but still, this works out better. Might need just turtle shells, you never know. We'll kill Shiva and call it another video. And then, well, I didn't plan on standing up this late, but whatever. I'll keep going after this. I'm having a lot of fun right now. Plus, you got people to talk to, it makes it all the better. So thanks for sticking around. Oi. Let's probably save again. And I don't actually need MP, really, so we'll just... yeah, thanks again. We'll just switch out. We'll just switch up right before we get to Shiva. It's only around 12:30 a.m. here, but I should probably be off soon as well anyway. 12:30 a.m. Oh wow, where do you live if you don't mind me asking? I mean, you don't have to give me a city or anything, just like, you know, a general area of the world. Okay, summoner. English teacher in Japan, that's super cool. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've tried to teach myself Japanese. It's very slow. I don't know really anything. It's so hard to stick with it when it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going about it wrong. But that's super cool that you teach English. Rock on. I don't really need any of this, but whatever. Guard, sure. So I need to sell the silver armlets and all the other crap like immediately. I'm tired of it switching my crap out. Yeah, I don't need anything MP, it's fine. LOL! Now you what? Flame Rod. I've been here 4 years and it's still been slow going. I don't study as much as I should. But hey, I mean, at least you know enough to get by, I suppose. I have to imagine you do anyway. I even got a frost rod back for my trouble. Okay. You know, I forget all the summoner's abilities. Is it just call level 1, 2, 3, or they... I honestly don't remember. Let's see here. Where are you? How am I friggin' missing this? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's different levels of summon. I need 250 job points. Well, I mean, I can get by with, like, just 45 for now. Since all I'd have is... Yeah, okay. Call all the way up, I think some of the random ones. Yeah. By the way, that's... No, there is call a random one. For free. At level 6. Oh my god, I need to sell this other crap. It's annoying. You know what? Screw you, frogs. I'm not dealing with you again. Can I get away with it? Yay! I evaded. Well, crap, I can sell for more rods! I really wonder what my next 2 jobs will be. We'll get our fire job by the end of the next video for sure. Okay, that's a wrap for this YouTube video. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you again in just a sec.